welcome back to my channel, All Things Ambee. My name is Ambee. So if you have not tuned into my last video, I did a video on my top 5 perfumes. Go check it out. It was a nice video. This video, things will be a little bit different. I'm going to be touching in on becoming a CNA and the things you need to know before becoming a CNA. And this will be a full series. I'm not quite sure how many videos it will be, but it will be a full series on things about CNA and just stuff that they don't really come out and tell you. It's stuff that you have to learn on down the road, and I've already been through it, so I think I should put you in and let you in on the little secrets they have about being a CNA, because honey, it gets real. So a little background story on me. I've been a CNA for 6 years now. I started off at a nursing home, and main thing I want to stop right there and let you know that once you become a CNA, a nursing home is not the only place that you can work at. There are hospitals out there that will hire you as a CNA, but they would like for you to have more experience and have some years behind your belt. So maybe like a year at a nursing home. And then if you was to try to go apply at a hospital, more than likely they will hire you. So don't ever think that you have to work at these long-term care units, because that is not the case. You can work at a hospital as well. So at this time, I have worked at 2 hospitals since being a CNA. Hospitals they're more my speed over a nursing home. I like to see different stuff. I don't like to be in the same type of routine every time. That's just not me. Some people love the nursing home. I just don't too much care for it. But for one thing you need to know is CNAs are very much needed in the health field right now. The health field is struggling very much with CNAs, RN, LPN. Like mostly every hospital is working short at this moment. COVID kind of killed out everybody, all the nurses and all the CNAs. So it pretty much kind of scared everybody. I think so. And they're burnt out too from all the hard work we had to put in when going through COVID. But CNAs are very much so needed. I don't think you have a problem at all trying to find a class to get into CNA. And I don't think you will have problems at all finding a job as a CNA, because as of now, all hospitals are looking for CNAs every day. So I've already told you 2 things that you need to know about becoming a CNA. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be 5 of them total. So that was 2 of them that I've already told you. I do have my notes, so if you ever see me look down, that's what I'm looking at. I always like to say that in the video just because. But step 3, you do not have to have a college degree to become a CNA. And in some places, you do not have to have a high school diploma to even be a CNA. So that is something that you really need to think about, and that's a very good opportunity to those who unfortunately didn't get to finish school, that they can at least still have a career of some sort. So that is one good thing. Most places, you do not have to have a high school diploma, and I know for a fact you do not have to have a college degree. It's its own class, and my class only took me 4 weeks, or maybe 6 weeks. I think it was a 6-week program, but you can go to different like community colleges, and theirs is a bit longer. They go 12 weeks at community colleges. So that's one thing. You might want to look at some of the nursing homes, because a lot of nursing homes, they're so short staffed that they will actually host a program at their facility, and you could just come there, go through the program, and also do clinicals there, which means, hint, hint, you're helping them out when you're doing your clinicals, because that's more people on the floor. So that's one thing that you need to check into, is check the facilities and make sure they're not hosting any programs in-house, because a lot of times that is the case. Last but not least, I want you to know that don't ever think that you being a CNA is not important. It is very much so important. You are the most hands-on with the patients and residents. You are the one that see them every day. You will be the first person to notice anything going wrong with the patient, so you can go back to the nurse and report anything that is going on with the patient. Different places is different cases, because as far as a nursing home, you have the same resident every day, more than likely. So you'll know what they do, how they operate. Well, at a hospital, it's kind of more critical thinking on the CNA as well, because you basically have to see signs. You may not know this patient. They may be a new admit, and you have to see the signs and know that you need to go do this because something is not right. You need to report this because something is not right. And once you report to the nurse, say for instance, if a patient is just kind of like unbalanced, dizzy, don't seem like themselves, you go report to the nurse and they may tell you, check their blood sugar, and their blood sugar maybe have bottomed out. So you don't check blood sugars that often at nursing homes. Well, my nursing home, I didn't check blood sugars. And I also didn't check blood pressures. I didn't do vitals at all there. Well, ever so often we did. If a doctor came in for a doctor visit, he wanted his vitals before he saw the patient. So we would do vitals then. But at a hospital, if you ever work at a hospital, you'll know the difference is constantly taking vitals, constantly checking blood sugars. So that's the difference in a hospital and a nursing home. It's just very different cases. So, your eyes are very much important. Don't ever think that you are not important. You are very much important. If they did not have CNAs, I promise you, they couldn't run a facility at all, because CNAs, we may not have a license where we can give meds and all that, but if we didn't have the patient set up in their rooms and set up clean, the nurses couldn't come in and do their job. So, I mean, you're very important. You're the first step of everything. Always remember, you are the first step.